following is a presentation of RJL 518 Sports Network Channel. The Montreal Expos yesterday came out like gangbusters and came to make a statement as they destroyed the Dodgers 10-6 yesterday in the first game of this NLCS. Tonight, it's game 2, brother versus brother. Hello, everybody. This is Robert from RJL 518, welcoming you to Stade Olympique for Game 2 of the 1994 National League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Montreal Expos. The Expos lead the series 1-0, and the fans here at Stade Olympique know that a big win tonight can give the Expos a good chance. And if they can win 2 out of 3 at Dodger Stadium, they will be going to the World Series to play the White Sox. Meanwhile, for the Dodgers, they know it's a must-win. You got to try to steal one on the road if possible to have a chance to clinch at Dodger Stadium. Tribe Fan 879, Steeler Fan 1933, Philip Reynolds joins me here at Olympic Stadium tonight for Game 2 of this crucial series. It's going to be brother versus brother. It's Ramon Martinez versus Pedro Martinez. I don't know if that's ever happened before in NLCS play or in any LCS play. If anybody can tell me if that's ever happened. I don't remember actually seeing that ever happening. So if anybody can tell me if that's ever happened before, let me know. I don't know if it's a brother's pitched against a brother. I'm not sure. I didn't do my homework, so if anyone there can do a little homework for me, find out if that's ever been done. Very important game as the Dodgers trying to get one here. The Expos trying to take the 2-0 series lead. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Dodgers. Brett Butler will be batting first. Delino DeShields is second. Mike Piazza bats third. Tim Wallach batting fourth. Henry Rodriguez is fifth. Eric Karros batting sixth. Raul Mondesi batting seventh. Jose Offerman batting eighth. And the pitcher, Ramon Martinez, is batting ninth defensively for the Expos. At first base, of course, is Larry Walker. Larry Walker. Second base, Mike Lansing. Third base is Sean Berry. The shortstop is Will Cordero. In left field is Moises. In left field is Jeez, I can't believe I didn't write this crap down. That's really bad of me. Cliff Floyd is in left field. Center fielder Marquise Grissom. Moises Alou is in right field. The catcher, Darren Fletcher, behind the plate. And on the mound for the Montreal Expos in this game is Pedro Martinez. 23 years old. He was 11-5 with a 3.42 ERA in 1994. So Pedro was already becoming getting a lot better, and even his brother Ramon said Pedro is better than me, and he was already saying that. And of course, Ramon is 3 years older than he is. So let's see how the Martinez brothers do here in game number 2 of this NLCS, brother against brother. Top of the first inning. Let's play ball. Leading off for the Los Angeles Dodgers will be Brett Butler. Both pitchers are right-handers. Butler batted .329 against rights. Butler for the postseason is batting .346. And yes, of course, future Red Sox. Pedro Martinez, first pitch of the game, and that is an in-play 70, and that's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Cordero, throws it over to first to get the first out. One down, and that batter will be Delino DeShields. DeShields bats .239 against right. DeShields not having a good postseason, only batting .125. Almost every Expo would be a future somebody. Yep. Pedro looking into DeShields. Here's the pitch to him, and that is a patient 0-3, and he walks DeShields. Delino will go to first base on a walk. First walk given up by Martinez. He averages 2.8 per 9. And the next batter is Mike Piazza. Piazza hit a home run last night in the first inning. Piazza, the second leading hitter on the Dodgers in the postseason, he's batting a hefty 400. 10 on the dice. DeShields not running, so Piazza will hit away normally. And here's the pitch. And that is a tough 0-2, and that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Piazza goes down. First strikeout for Martinez. He averages 8.9 per 9 innings of play. And the next batter will be Tim Wallach. Wallach bats .281 against right-handers, and Wallach for the postseason batting kind of a pedestrian .208. Pedro looking in, and now he pitches. And that is a ballpark 94. That's an in-play, no doubt. And an in-play 0-6 for Wallach is going to be a base hit. He smacks that one. That's going to be a double. Delino DeShields, as he hits that one to center field. DeShields a run rating of 7. He's coming around third. He will score automatically from first. Wallach goes to second. And just like last night, the Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 lead. Double for Wallach. He'll hold it second. And yesterday it was Mike Piazza getting the first RBI. Tonight it's an RBI double by Wallach. Here's Henry Rodriguez. He bats .264. 6 homers against rights. Rodriguez not batting too well, batting .211 for the postseason. 2 outs here, top of the first. Wallach on at second. Already the Dodgers are the run in. Pitch coming. In play, 72. That's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Cordero. He has it. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. The Dodgers get on the board first. 1 run on 1 hit and a walk. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Montreal Expos. Marquise Grissom batting first. Cliff Floyd is second. Moises Alou batting third. Larry Walker is fourth. Darren Fletcher batting fifth. Will Cordero sixth. Mike Lansing batting seventh. Sean Berry batting eighth. And the pitcher, Pedro Martinez, batting ninth. Defensively for the Dodgers. At first base is Eric Karros. Second base is Delino DeShields. He's at second. Third base, of course, is Wallach. The shortstop is Jose Offerman. Henry Rodriguez is in left field. Butler is in center. Raul Mondesi is in right. The catcher, of course, is Mike Piazza. And on the mound for the Los Angeles Dodgers in this game is Ramon Martinez. He was 12-7, 3.97 ERA in 1994, 26 years old. As Philip Reynolds, I'm sorry, not Philip, but he's already here. But Brandon Baker joins me for some baseball here at Stade Olympique. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Already the Dodgers leading 1-0 in the second game of the series. Brother versus brother. Ramon versus Pedro. Like I said, if anybody can tell me if that's ever happened before, let me know. Because I really don't know. Leading off for the Montreal Expos will be Marquise Grissom. Grissom batting .300 against rights, and Grissom batting .381 in the postseason. And Grissom is actually the leading home run hitter for the Expos. He's got 4 of these jacks in the postseason. Martinez checking in. And that is a tough 70, and that's grounded to second base. Coming up with it is DeShields. He throws to first for out number 1. 1 man down. The batter will be Cliff Floyd. Floyd bats .275 against rights. Floyd batting an average .250 for the postseason. Martinez with a 6. That's a tough 91. That's a ground ball to second again. DeShields is going to get to this one. He throws to first for out number 2. And now the batter is Moises Alou. Bats .330 against rights in 94. Alou, he's the leading hitter for the Expos. He's batting .450. The only one that's challenging Alou for the overall batting championship in the postseason is Robin Ventura of the White Sox. 2 outs. Ramon pitches to Moises. And that is a patient 82, but that's a fly ball straight away center field. And Butler's going to get to that, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 for Ramon Martinez. 1-0 Dodgers at the end of 1. We go to the top of the second here. Game number 2 of this National League Championship Series. Daniel Patani joins us here from Australia. Good to see you, Daniel. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to Olympique Stadium for game number 2 of the National League Championship Series from the Dodgers and the Expos. Expos lead the series 1-0. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Eric Karros. Karros bats .266 for against righties. Karros batting .409. He's the second leading hitter for the Dodgers in the postseason. Pitch from Pedro Martinez, and that is a patient 0-5, and he walks Karros. Karros will trot down to first. He will trot down to first, and that is the second walk given up by Pedro Martinez. 3A steal rating, 10 on the dice, nothing going on. The next batter will be Raul Mondesi. Mondesi, however, he's batting .227 for the postseason. Bats .324 against rights. Karros on it first. Here's the pitch from Pedro. And that is a patient 98. That's a fly ball to left. And coming under this is going to be Floyd. He makes the catch, and Mondesi is out of there. For out number 1. That will bring up Jose Offerman. Offerman batting .229 against rights. Offerman, of course, he's the worst hitter on the Dodgers in the postseason, only batting .105. Karros still on it first. Let's see what Offerman can do. And that is a tough 76. And that is a fly ball center field. Grissom will get to that one. And that is out number 2. 2 down. And that will bring up the pitcher, Ramon Martinez. He uses hitting card number 11. Not a bad hitter. Worst hitter and worst fielder. Yep. Martinez will deal to So Martinez pitches to Martinez. Pedro to Ramon. And that is a tough 76. And Pedro strikes out his brother to retire the side. So brother strikes out brother. I hope they don't mind still having Thanksgiving with each other. And that is the second strikeout for Pedro Martinez, and that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Timeout on the field for a moment. Okay. Leading off for the Montreal Expos will be Larry Walker. What about the Necro brothers, Phil and can't remember second? Like I said, I don't know. I mean, did Phil Necro ever pitch against Joe Necro in a playoff game? Did brother ever pitch against brother in a playoff game? Whether it be Division Series, World Series, Championship Series, somebody find that out for me because I don't know if that's ever happened. So I don't know. I know the Necro brothers, of course, but I don't know if Phil ever pitched against Joe in the same game. A regular season may be one thing. I want to know if it was ever done in a postseason game because this is being done in a playoff game. Just wondering. Walker, the batter. Walker bats .318 against rights, and Walker batting a very healthy .368 for the postseason. Ramon Martinez throws him a patient, and that's going to be a ground out to second base. And up with it is DeShields, throws to first and gets the first out. DeShields busy. He's already made 3 of the 4 putouts so far. Next batter for the Expos will be Darren Fletcher. Bats .277 against rights. Fletcher batting is 5 for 12 for the postseason. 1 man out. Pitch from Ramon. And that is an in-play 07, and Fletcher blasts one into right center field. That's in the gap. It's going to roll to the wall. Fletcher heading for 2. He will have a stand-up double. He will hold at second as Fletcher continues to hit well. Fletcher had a good game yesterday. He was 3 for 4. And the next batter will be Will Cordero. Cordero bats .274 against rights. Cordero batting .389 for the postseason, so he's having a good playoff. 1-0 Dodgers. Tying run already on at second. Here's the pitch from Ramon. And that is a wheelhouse 21 crack, and that one is hit high. That one's hit deep to left field. Going back for it is Rodriguez, but he's going to stop, and he sees it go up, up, and away. It's out of here. Home run, Will Cordero. And Olympic Stadium just woke up. 2-run jack by Cordero. He hit 15 home runs in 1994, so he's got power. As he hits that one over the left field fence on a bad pitch by Ramon Martinez. Cordero hit a home run yesterday, and the Expos jump back out in front 2-1. Negative for brothers facing each other in the playoffs. Well, in that case, then, this is a first. Will Cordero smacks a 2-run dinger. The Expos now take a 2-1 lead. Bad pitch by Ramon Martinez. Threw him a basketball, and Will Cordero slam dunked it. And the next batter will be Mike Lansing. Lansing batting .211 for the postseason. Usually hits .254 against rights. Olympic Stadium, is supposed to be a bit of a pitcher's park. 1-51 left-handed batter, 1-34 right-handed batter. So the combined is 2-85. But, they're hitting home runs out of here like it was friggin' the launching pad. Here's Lansing. Martinez's pitch is a tough 76. That's a fly ball to center, but that's not going to go far. Butler makes that catch, 2 down. And now we will see Sean Berry. Martinez looking into Berry. Berry batting .263, respectable. And that is a patient 05, and that is a walk. Berry will go to first on a base on balls. Ramon Martinez averages about 3 walks per 9. That's his first. And now here comes his brother, the pitcher, Pedro Martinez. He uses hitting card number 3. Not as good a hitter as Ramon is. He'll hit away. So now Ramon looking at Pedro, looking to get some payback for the strikeout. Ramon pitches a tough 11, and that is a swing and a miss. And Pedro goes down on strikes. And Ramon looks at his brother and said, hey, if you can do it, I can do it. And that ends the inning. The Expos, though, get 2 runs on 2 hits. And at the end of 2, the Expos are back out in front, 2-1. We go to the top of the third. And leading off for the Dodgers will be Brett Butler. Butler 0 for 1. Here's the pitch from Pedro. That's a tough 62. That's a fly ball to left. Coming under it is going to be Floyd, and he makes the catch for the first out. 1 man down, and here's Delino to Shields. DeShields walked his last time up and scored on a double by Tim Wallach. Pitch on the way, tough 31, swing and a miss, struck him out. Pedro gets a big strikeout on the Shields. And that is strikeout number 3 for Pedro. And now the batter will be Mike Piazza. Piazza struck out his last time up. 2 men down, and here's the pitch. That's a patient 24, and Piazza belts one into the left center field gap. That's going to go to the wall. Piazza heading for 2, and he will make it. That is a double. For Mike Piazza, he continues to hit well. Tying run gets to second base. And now another chance for Tim Wallach to try to bring in another run. Wallach is 1 for 1. Daniel Patine says, go Expos. Piazza on at second. Pedro now with a little bit of a jam. Let's see what he does with Wallach. And that is a patient 0-4, and he walked Wallach. And now runners at first and second. And that is walk number 3 for Pedro Martinez. And now a chance for Henry Rodriguez to see if he can get some runs in. Rodriguez 0 for 1. Rodriguez yesterday did have a base hit, but he's only batting .211 for the postseason. Pedro Martinez looking in. Rodriguez ready. Here it comes. And that's a tough 19 and cold strike 3 on Rodriguez. Struck him out. Nice pitch, and Rodriguez didn't even take the bat off his shoulder, and he is out of there. No runs, 1 hit. And a couple of walks as the Dodgers strand 2 base runners. We go to the bottom of the third, still 2-1 Expos. See, even the Australian guy knows who to root for. Top of the batting order for Montreal. Here's Marquise Grissom. Ramon Martinez checks and deals. That's a tough 47, and Grissom gets a base hit. He hits that one into right center field. Grissom fights off a good pitch. He'll go to first. Grissom continues to hit well. 7 on the dice, though. 6 on the steal rating. Grissom nothing going to happen there. And the batter will be Cliff Floyd. Ramon checking in. Floyd 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. And that is an in-play 24. Floyd hits a base hit. That's going to be a single. A soft blooper into short right field. Runner on first advances 1 base. Grissom goes to second. He will stay there. And now the Expos are in business. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. And now here's Moises Alou. Remember, anybody in the bullpen can be used no problem. Simulated travel day tomorrow before we play Game 3 at Dodger Stadium. Runners at first and second. No one out. Now Ramon Martinez has a bit of a jam. Here's the pitch to Alou. And that is a ballpark 13. That is a wheelhouse for Alou. And a wheelhouse 08, no doubt about it. Crack, and that ball is hit high. That one is hit deep to right center field. Going, it is out of here. Home run, Moises Alou. Philip Reynolds calls wheelhouse, and exactly that's what he gets. It's a ballpark wheelhouse, but still the same thing. Moises Alou, Ramon Martinez pitches him a grapefruit, and he turns it into fruit salad, and the Expos now lead 5-1. Expos pitching, Expos hitting is absolutely going after Los Angeles' pitching. And the Dodgers are getting the bullpen ready to go already. Ramon Martinez not fatigued. The Dodgers don't want to go to the bullpen that early, but they may have to. Now 5-1 Expos. 2 big home runs have scored all five runs. And the batter is Larry Walker. Fans here at Stade Olympique are loving this one. And here's the pitch. That is a tough 33, swing and a miss, strikeout. Walker heads back to the bench. And that is strikeout number 2 for Ramon Martinez. 1 man down, and the batter will be Darren Fletcher. The home run heard round the world. Fletcher 1 for 1, doubled his last time up. Pitch coming. And that is a tough 87, grounded to second base. Up with it is DeShields, throws to first, out number 2. And now the batter is Will Cordero. He gets a nice ovation from the Olympic Stadium crowd. 1 for 1 with a 2-run jack. And the Expos right now are playing like a team that is definitely showing the reason why they felt they were the best team in 1994. Here's the pitch to Cordero. A long way to go yet. Tough. 40. And called strike 3 on Cordero. Called strike 3. A great curveball by Ramon Martinez. That is the 3rd strikeout for him, but that will retire the side. 3 runs on 3 hits for the Expos. And after 3, they have a 5-1 lead. Before we go to the top of the 4th inning, yesterday you all know that we lost Bob Gibson. What a horrible year for baseball legends. We lose Tom Seaver last month. We lose Lou Brock, and now we lose Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson, you all know, probably may have been the most dominating right-hander to ever throw the baseball in the live era. His 1.12 ERA is still the best ERA ever in the live era. No one's ever matched it. Don't think everyone ever will. Inside pitch. I'm going to do an inside pitch game tomorrow, probably in the morning. His no-hitter against the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's funny because 1971 is my next inside pitch season. Ron Perinoski also. Ron Perinoski. Yep, I heard about that too. But 1971 was my next inside pitch season. As you know, I'm pretty much doing a history of baseball inside pitch season, going further with that. And I'm going to do his no-hitter game, August 14th, 1971. He no-hit the Pittsburgh Pirates 11-0. So I'm going to do that no-hitter game for inside pitch tomorrow, or try to at least. So we lose. So once again, I'd like to ask for a moment of silence for the passing of Bob Gibson. Thank you very much. May he rest in peace. He is my number 3 on my all-time starters. On my all-time starting rotation, Sandy Koufax is my opening day starter. Tom Seaver is my second day starter. Bob Gibson was my 3rd. Randy Johnson's my 4th, and Greg Maddux is my 5th. To all those opponents who want to go up against that starting rotation, good luck. Oh, by the way, I also got Nolan Ryan and Steve Carlton as spot starters and long relievers in the bullpen. Top of the 4th inning, we get back to our game. Expos leading the Dodgers 5-1. Pedro Martinez now has a nice 4-run cushion. We'll see how long he can maintain it. Eric Karros will lead off for the Dodgers. He walked his last time up. Ron Perinoski passed away too. Wow. Yeah. Here's the pitch from Martinez. And that is a tough 10, and it's a cold strike 3 on Karros. Pedro Martinez just painting the black. 1 out. And that is strikeout number 5 for Pedro. Carlos thought that ball was outside. The umpire went to him and says, no, you're outside. You're playing outside. Go take a seat on the bench outside. Here's Raul Mondesi. Mondesi flew out his last time up. Eckersley? No, he's a closer. Eckersley, of course, is in my bullpen. He's one of my closers. He's one of my closers, absolutely. Eckersley's in the bullpen, of course. Here's the pitch to Mondesi. That's a patient 80, and that's a fly ball center field. Coming under it is Grissom, and he's going to make that play 2 outs. Batter now is Jose Offerman. As Daniel says, great way to honor those players, the tribute games. Yes, Uncle Ron from Retro Sports Network already did a Bob Gibson tribute, so now I have to do one. I think everyone should do a Bob Gibson tribute. Of course, I already did a couple of Bob Gibson games already. I did one for 68. I did an inside pitch for 69 between Gibson and Seaver, only this time, this will be the no-hitter he did in 71. I've already got the inside pitch cards ready to go. Here's the pitch to Offerman. And that is a patient 75 and fly ball center field. Grissom's going to get to that one. He makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning on the Dodgers. As Pedro Martinez pitching well. Gave up an early run in the first inning. Since then, Pedro's been shutting the Dodgers down. You think of Reds closers, Pedro Borbon. Yep, another awesome closer. Bottom of the 4th, Ramon Martinez is due to bat first in the 5th inning. This may be his last inning. We'll see. Leading off for the Expos will be Mike Lansing. Lansing flew out his last time up. And here is the pitch from Ramon, and that is a tough 71 fly ball center field. Butler will get to that one. And Lansing's flown out to him twice, 1 down. Next batter will be Sean Berry. Berry walked his last time up. Pitch coming in play, 60. That's a fly ball to right. And coming under it is Mondesi, and he'll put it away for out number 2. And now the batter is the pitcher. Pedro Martinez uses hitting card number 3. Ramon looking in, trying to have a better inning than the last one. Here's the pitch. Brother versus brother. And that is a ballpark 90. That's an in-play for Pedro. And an in-play 0-0 is a rare play. So we have a rare play for Pedro. So let's see what we get. Roll the rare play dice. Red first. 31. And that is a long fly ball. 5. Long fly ball to center field. Roll 1 time, stick side against outfielder's error rating. That's a fly ball to center field. So the ball is hit to Butler. His error rating is a 4. If the roll is not higher, outfielder recovers and makes a fine running catch. If roll is higher, the ball is dropped for an error. So a 1-4, Brett Butler makes the catch. It's a 1, and he makes a great running catch. And that will end the inning. A nice, well-hit ball by Pedro Martinez, but Brett Butler makes a heck of a catch, and that just goes as a fly out to center field, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Expos. At the end of 4, still 5-1 Montreal. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Ramon Martinez is going to come out as he is due to bat first. And down by 4 runs, you're the Dodgers. You better start really got to get somebody in there. So we'll see pinch hitter against Pedro. And coming to bat against Pedro Martinez will be Rafael Bornegal. Bornegal bats .257 against right-handers. And they will keep Pedro out there. Top of the fifth. Here's the pitch. And that is a patient 45. And Bornegal is going to make do. That is a well-hit ball to center field. And that's going to clip the top of the wall and roll away into the corner. Bornegal is heading for third, and he's going to make it. That is a triple for Rafael Bornegal. Pinch hit. Bornegal will hold at third, and the Dodgers get a leadoff man 90 feet away from scoring. That's a huge hit. The next batter will be Brett Butler. Bornegal on at third. Expos are going to play the infield back, try to take the out and allow the run. It won't matter. They're not going. That's early here. We're up for 4 runs. Here's the pitch to Butler. And that is a defense 80. That should be okay. Error check to short. The ball is hit to Cordero. His error rating is a 1. 1 to 74, but an 80 just makes the play. Just makes it. And that is a line out. It's a line out, possible double play. Cordero, however's range is a D, so it's not going to be a double play. Bornegal barely gets back to third. 1 out. That goes as a line out to short to Cordero. Would have been a double play if Cordero had a range of A or B. But Bornegal gets back. Batter now is Delino DeShields. DeShields is 0 for 1. Bornegal on at third. Expos still calling infield back. Here's the pitch. Wheelhouse 47, and not good enough. He popped it up. DeShields pops up a bad pitch by Martinez. And that one's called for by Cordero. He's going to make the catch for out number 2. Delino DeShields slams his bat into the ground. Martinez threw him an absolute terrible pitch. DeShields couldn't do anything with it. Pops it up. And now it'll be up to Mike Piazza to try to get the run in. Piazza 1 for 2. We did have a double his last time up. Bornegal on at third. Pedro looking in. 2 outs, top of the fifth. 5-1 Montreal. Here's the pitch. And that is a patient 50. And he's going to get out of it. Piazza pops it up. And Will Cordero is going to make the same play. Cordero gets under it, and he makes the catch. And the Expos get out of it, avoid a leadoff triple. And no runs come in for the Dodgers. And Cordero makes all 3 outs. A line out and 2 pop outs. Side retired. Expos still leading 5-1. And that Dodger dugout is not happy. No runs on 1 hit, and that is it. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Leading off for the Expos is going to be Marquise Grissom. Dodgers will go to the pen. And they're going to bring in Rudy Cienez, who they usually bring in as the first relief right-hander. Cienez will pitch. He pitched last night. He can pitch tonight. Simulated travel day tomorrow, so he will be available for game 3. All pitchers will be available for game 3. Here's Grissom. Grissom got a single his last time up. He continues to hit well. Cienez pitches. And that is a tough 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff strikeout for the Dodgers. Grissom heads back. Batter now will be Cliff Floyd. Floyd 1 for 2. Cienez checks and deals. And that is a tough 87. And that's a ground ball to second base. DeShields will get to this one. Tosses it to first for the second out. Batter now is Moises Alou as he gets a big ovation from the Montreal crowd. Hit a 3-run jack his last time up. Dodgers Blues. It's the nature of the business. It's just Dodgers Blues. Smugglers Blues. Glenn Fry. May he rest in peace. 2 outs. Martinez now pitches to Alou. Alou 1 for 2 with a home run. Pitch from Martinez. Patient 33. Alou is going to take a walk to first base. A walk to him, and the batter now will be Larry Walker. Death comes in threes. Both Dodgers won't get Memorial games either. R.I.P. Dodger Nation. You're talking about what? Ron Peronowski and Jay Johnstone? Utah Mike, by the way, welcome to Olympic Stadium. 2 outs. Moises Alou on at first. Walker at the plate now. Martinez looking in. Here's the pitch. And that is an in-play 86. That's a ground out to second. Easy play for DeShields. He'll throw to first to get the out, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Expos. No runs, a hit. There was a walk. And at the end of 5, it is still 5-1 Expos. We go to the top of the 6th. Pedro Martinez pitching very well. Expos bullpen is getting ready in case necessary. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Tim Wallach. Wallach 1 for 2 tonight. An RBI double and he walked. Actually, he's 1 for 1. RBI double and he walked. Pedro's pitch. And that is a tough 44. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 6 for Pedro. 1 down. He already knocked his brother out. So far, Pedro Martinez is beating his brother, Ramon Martinez. 1 man down. And here's Henry Rodriguez. If we go to a game 6, there will be a revenge matchup. Ramon and Pedro could face each other in a game 6 if we get there. Here's Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2. Tough 34. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Strikeout number 7 for Pedro. Fans here at Olympic Stadium just counting the K's. Batter now is Eric Karros. Karros is 0 for 1. Sweet Lou Johnson. Yes, Lou Johnson. That's right. Lou Johnson passed away. Lou Johnson died the same day as Gibson. Yep. Lou Johnson passed away. 2 men out. Eric Karros at the plate now. And here's the pitch from Pedro. And that is a tough 0-3, and he strikes out the side. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 8th strikeout for Pedro. He strikes out Karros. And Pedro Martinez is on fire. And we go to the bottom of the 6th, still 5-1 Expos. Darren Fletcher will lead off against Martinez. This is his 2nd inning of work. This will be his last inning. He's due to bat 3rd in the 7th inning. Martinez pitches to Fletcher. Fletcher is 1 for 2. In play, 82. Ground ball to second. Up with it is DeShields. Throws it to first for the first out. One man out, and a nice ovation from the Expos crowd as Will Cordero comes up to bat. He hit a 2-run jack in this game. 2nd consecutive game with a home run. Tim's son catches for Marlins. Yes, I feel old now. Exactly. I said that yesterday. When I went ahead and I said, here is Tim Wallach, and I just watched his son play baseball, and I'm now playing a game with his father on the field. Yeah, I felt kind of up there in years. Here's the pitch to Cordero. And that is a patient 62, and that's a fly ball to right. Coming under it is Mondesi. He'll make the play, 2 down. And now the batter is Mike Lansing. Lansing flown out to center twice. He's 0 for 2. Pitch coming. Patient, 51, and Lansing just misses that one. He grounds one to third. Up with it is Wallach. He'll throw to first and get the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Go the Expos. 6 innings in the books. Still 5-1 Montreal. Top of the 7th. Remember, we'll have some inside pitch tomorrow. I'm going to do a Bob Gibson tribute game, and that will be his no-hitter, August 14, 1971, St. Louis Cardinals at the Pittsburgh Pirates at Three Rivers. We'll also have Game 3 of this series tomorrow night, Montreal at the Los Angeles Dodgers at Dodger Stadium. It will be Butch Henry versus Kevin Gross. The two aces go after each other tomorrow night. Dodgers know if they lose this game, they have no chance to clinch the series at home. Sorry, guys, have to go. We'll watch the rest of the archive. No problem, Daniel. Thank you for joining me, my friend. We'll see you later. Take care out there. Stay safe. Leading off for the Dodgers here in the top of the 7th will be Raul Mondesi. Pedro pitching beautifully. Expos bullpen's ready to go if necessary. Pitch from Pedro, tough, 95, fly ball to left. Floyd will get to that one easily. And that is out number 1. Next batter will be Jose Offerman. Offerman 0 for 2. Martinez looking in. Offerman ready. Pitch coming. Tough. 26, swing and a miss, struck him out. Pedro gets strikeout number 9. And now a pinch hitter coming up for Cianez. And that pinch hitter is going to be Chris Gwynn for the Dodgers. Last pinch hitter was Bornegal. He hit a triple. So now Chris Gwynn would like to go ahead and see if he can do anything more with that. 2 outs. Gwynn the batter against Pedro. Here's the pitch. Tough. 26. And swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chris Gwynn, a 26 just got him. Strikeout number 10 for Pedro. And that retires the side. Unbelievable game he's having. 10 strikeouts and nothing doing for the Dodgers. And we are at the 7th inning stretch with the Expos leading 5-1. I'll be right back. Chad was 3 in this game? Really? So this is 1994. So Chad would be what? 29. So he would be. So this is 26. This is 26 years ago. So he's what? 23. So he would be 29 now, wouldn't he? So he was born in 1991. So Chad Wallach is 29 years old. I thought that sounds a little old for him, but you could be right. I know we didn't get to baseball late. I think you're right, Utah Mike. I think you're right. Bottom of the seventh coming up. Expos leading 5-1. Basically, the differences in the game were two big home runs, one by Cordero and one by Alou. New pitcher for the Dodgers, and it's going to be Ismael Valdez, because he will come out and pitch. Valdez can pitch innings 7 and 8. And leading off for the Expos will be Sean Berry. Pedro's due to bat second in this inning. Let's see what happens. Berry, he's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Defense check 10. That's going to be a problem. An error check to the pitcher, Valdez. His error rating is a 3. He's not going to make that play. That's going to be an error on Valdez. That is a one-base error as Valdez picks it up, throws it wide of the bag, and a great play by Carroll prevents the ball from going in the dugout. Berry is safe at first. That is an E1 and the first error on the Dodgers. And Berry will hold it first. The batter now is the pitcher, Pedro Martinez. His fatigue inning is a 7. He already pitched it. As Sports Time Machine says, we got some American League wildcard series, the field franchise roster, SOM games. Don't forget to check that out, guys, as soon as this game is done. Pedro Martinez due to bat up. Up 5-1. I think you can, and with a runner, if there was nobody on base, I would probably keep him out there. I'm going to take Pedro out. He's done his job. We'll turn it to the bullpen. So Pedro will be done, and they'll bring in a pinch hitter for the Expos. There's a run on first base. If there was nobody on base, I'd probably let him hit. And coming on to bat for the Expos will be Rondell White. He'll go up against Valdez. Great day for Martinez. 10 strikeouts. But you'll turn it over to the bullpen, as you should. Berry on it first. A steal threat, though. He's a 4A steal rating. He had 14 stolen bases and was never caught. I think we're going to try it. We up 4 runs. Do you steal here? Let me see what that would stealing would be. Let's see here. Piazza's arm rating is a 4. He would have an excellent chance to steal. Valdez has a hold rating of 10. I'm going to check that out, see what I want to do. We're going to try to stand Sean Berry. So Sean Berry, we're going to try to see if he can steal. So Ismael Valdez's hold rating is a 10. So with 0 to 77, Sean Berry attempts. 78 and higher, Valdez gets a chance to pick him off. 79, he gets a chance to pick him off. And the pickoff throw to first. A 0 to 9 is wild. A 10 to 19, he's out. Anything higher, he gets back. 13, he picks him off. Sean Berry tries to steal. Valdez turns around and gets Berry out at first. Pickoff. Oh, wow. Oh, Ismael Valdez made the Expos pay for that. That is a pickoff. He is out of there. 1 out. And Rondell White still at the plate. Oh, that hurts. But White will still get a chance. Ismael Valdez gets a great pickoff on Berry. Salvador America joins us here now at Stade Olympique. 1 out. Valdez pitches to White. Patient, 20, and that's a walk. Wow, that pickoff play is huge. White will go to first. 4D steal rating, not running. The batter now for the Expos is Marquise Grissom. Grissom 1 for 3. Salvador America joins us. Bottom of the 7th, Expos leading 5-1. Pedro Martinez pitched beautifully, gave up a quick run in the first, and then totally shut Los Angeles down the rest of the way. Grissom, pitch coming. Wheelhouse 56. Nope, that's a fly ball to right. A fly ball to right field. It's pretty deep, but Mondesi's near the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs. Usually Marquise sends those out. He doesn't down that play. 2 down. And White will stay at first, and now the batter is Cliff Floyd. Floyd 1 for 3. 2 men down. Pitch from Valdez. Ballpark 27. That's another wheelhouse to Floyd, but a wheelhouse 89 is chopped to second base. DeShields has got it, throws to first, and that will end the inning. What could have been interesting just goes with a whimper. But the Expos still maintain the lead. So no runs, no hits, an error. At the end of 7, Expos still lead 5-1. We go to the top of the 8th. Expos will bring a new pitcher out. And they will bring out Tim Scott. Scott can finish the game if necessary. Dodgers know they're running out of time. Here's Brett Butler. Butler 0 for 3. Top of the 8th. Fans here at Olympic Stadium hoping Scott can finish the game out. Here's the pitch. That is a ballpark 0-4. And that is going to be a wheelhouse check for Butler, and a wheelhouse 46 is a base hit. Butler smacks one into center field. He will go to first and hold. Butler's first hit of the game. Leadoff runner on for the Dodgers. The batter now will be Delino DeShields. 5B steal rating, nothing going on for Butler. They'll stay at first. DeShields now the batter. Scott, here it comes. Tough, 46, base hit Delino DeShields. It's a sharp liner into center field. Butler advances 1 base. He will hold at second. DeShields holds at first, and the Dodgers are in business now. 2 base hits. Runners at first and second. And the batter is Mike Piazza. They go talk to Tim Scott real quick. Settle him down a little bit. You're up 5-1. Piazza's 1 for 3 tonight, doubled earlier in the game. Scott looking in. Piazza with 1 swing can make this game very interesting. Pitch. And that is a tough 63, and that's a fly ball to right. Coming under it is Alou, and he makes the catch. 1 out. Butler stays at second. And now we'll see Tim Wallach. Still same score a few innings later. Yep. Still 5-1. Both teams have calmed down, but the Expos have gotten the big hits. The Dodgers haven't, but the Dodgers got something going on here. In the top of the 8th. Wallach the batter, 1 out. Wallach is 1 for 2 tonight. He doubled in the first to give the Dodgers their only run. Here's the pitch from Scott. Patient, 63, and ground ball to second base. Wallach's double play rating is an 8. Scott's a 9. 4 on the dice. They're going to turn it. 4, 6, 3, double play. Expos get out of the inning. No runs. 2 hits for the Dodgers as Tim Scott gets the twin killing. Stays 5-1. Bottom of the 8th. Ismael Valdez will try to keep this game where it's at. Expos looking for any insurance they can get. Insurance is always good. And here comes Moises Alou. Hit a home run earlier in the game. Bottom of the 8th. Expos looking for insurance. Tough. 0-9. Called strike 3 on Alou. 1 out. Nice curveball. Got him looking. And the batter now is Larry Walker. Walker 0 for 3 tonight. Valdez looking in. Pitch coming. Tough 0-4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Larry Walker goes down. Second strikeout for Valdez. And now here's Darren Fletcher. Fletcher is 1 for 3. He doubled in the second. Valdez looking in. Here's the pitch to Fletcher. And that is a tough 65. And that's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Offerman. He'll make the play. Throws to first. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Expos. All the runs pretty much came in the second and third innings. 8 innings in the books. Expos still leading 5-1. Will we see some 9th inning magic? You know I like saying that all the time. Top of the 9th. Tim Scott comes out from Montreal. Try to give the Expos 3 outs and give them a big 2-0 lead going to Dodger Stadium tomorrow. Leading off for LA will be Henry Rodriguez. Rodriguez 0 for 3. Expos pitching has been excellent. After giving up the 1 run in the first inning, the Expos have only allowed 4 hits. Can they get 3 more outs to make it a 2-0 series lead? Scott pitches to Rodriguez. Tough 79. Fly ball center field. Grissom looking for it. And he's got it. 1 out. One man down. The next batter is Eric Karros. Karros is 0 for 2. Dodgers trying to get run like it's an RJL 518 game. Eric Karros, the batter. Here's the pitch from Scott. Tough 33. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Big strikeout by Scott. Fans here at Olympic Stadium are now on their feet, cheering. And here's Raul Mondesi, last chance for LA. Fans screaming. As much as you would love to see your team win the pennant at your place, it really doesn't matter. Win the games no matter where they're played. Tim Scott will pitch to Mondesi. Mondesi 0 for 3. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. Here's the pitch. In play. 71. Ground ball to second. Lansing's got it. Pumps once. Pumps twice. Throws routine to first. And that will do it. One, 2, 3 inning for the Dodgers, and the Expos will win Game 2, 5-1. The Expos take a commanding 2-0 series lead to Los Angeles tomorrow, and with that loss, the Dodgers cannot clinch the series in LA. They would have to at least win 2 to come back here to Montreal for a Game 6. I'll give you guys a line score in a moment. For the Expos, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 5 hits and 1 error. The funny thing is, both teams only had 5 hits. Difference was Montreal had 2 home runs, a 2-run jack and a 3-run jack. The Dodgers got an RBI double in the first. The winning pitcher is Pedro Martinez. The losing pitcher is Ramon Martinez. No save, and Pedro Martinez is definitely player of the game. He goes a beautiful 7 innings and strikes out 10 and only gives up a run. So he's the player of the game. There's no doubt in my mind about that. He gets the win, and his brother gets the loss. The Expos now lead the series 2-0. Will be at Dodger Stadium tomorrow night. It'll be Butch Henry versus Kevin Gross. A battle of the aces, so we'll see how that goes. And remember, also, I'll have some inside pitch tomorrow as well, hopefully in the late morning for Bob Gibson and a special game for him, as we'll say goodbye to Bob Gibson. Only 2 games left, so we go to Game 3 tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for joining me here at Stade Olympique. Steeler fan 1933, Brandon Baker, Salvador America, Tribe fan 879, Sports Time Machine, Daniel Patani, Philip Reynolds, and of course Steeler fan 1933. Thank you all for joining me here today. I thank you very much, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay strong, stay smart. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Be much appreciated. And we'll see you then. Expos beat the Dodgers 5-1. Now lead the NLCS 2-0. See you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone.